Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 20th episode of World Trigger. Now, last episode, you had Yuma who was getting a little bit impatient about the rate at which he was making points, and after some, discussion with people that understand systems a little bit better than he does, he realized that he could make points faster by, beating people up, Essentially, he decided to target the idiot trio in order to do so, because they were just so nice enough to give him their points. So he was, pretty appreciative of that. Also, we had Midorikawa, some new kids, like 14. He pretty much targeted Mikomo, decided to humiliate him basically for whatever reason. And Yuma did not take that too well, so he's like, "Hey, you wanna pick a fight with someone? How about me?" And yeah, what the stakes are is if he wins, he has to have called Mikomo senpai. So pretty high stakes, clearly. So let's get into it and see how that goes. I'm sure it'll be a pretty cool fight. But before I do, I need to tell you that I'm kind of changing how I do things. I will no longer be showing like the anime footage over here for copyright reasons. YouTube's just gotten worse and worse when it comes to that sort of thing. It takes more and more blocking it and destroying it to actually get through the automatic copyright detection system. And even when I successfully get it through, it's still a few months later. Random videos from that were okay before suddenly get blocked, and it's just a nightmare. So for the time being, going to just do subs in a timer up there, and you'll want to just kind of grab your own copy of the anime and just put it up there and sync it to my reaction if you're able to do so. So, with that out of the way, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. These neighbors sure sound scary. Ah, cool. Seems like we have an organization that's meant to fight off those neighbors. Good, good. They've been doing pretty well. Yes, that easily the coolest moment Mikumo's had in the show. That one was less cool. Yeah, Yuma doesn't get angry that easily, so. Oh, right, yeah, they also talked about that, didn't they? Yeah, we need to address, we need to address that soon, so, hopefully Yuma can go help them with that when this is done. No, 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 not me, Mikumo. Because that would bother you more. Duel, Yuma versus Midorikawa. Green River. You look so unamused after hearing that. Yeah, this should be a good fight. Yeah, but circumstances changed. Yosuke, I will try to remember that, but that's quite a thing. Uh, it's something silly. Yosuke Yotaro. Man, those eyes. It's over 9,000. Well, do it anyway. Can you just do that? Wager somebody else's points that's not involved in the fight? I would assume 10. Yeah, same as her. Something about that okay sounded really fake to me. But Okay, let's go. Let's see what this kid's got. I don't think can take on Yuma, but well, I mean he can take him on. I don't think he'll actually win the overall 10 rounds. It'll be close though. I'm sure it'll be close. Like it'll be 4 wins each at least, and then oh well, that went pretty quick. Oof. Well, get back in there. I mean, it's not a big deal. He just needs to get a feel for his fighting style. He'll probably make a big comeback. I should hope so. Yeah, this kid's pretty agile. Ugh. I mean, he's taken on an A rank before. Just don't count him out yet. I think he will make a pretty big comeback. Like Midorikawa will have some wins in a row, and then he'll have some wins in a row, and then it'll come down to the line. That's not what he meant. Yeah, he meant the opposite. Yuma's not showing his cards as quickly as Midorikawa is. Yeah, once he starts to get a feel for it. Oh, a draw, I think. Well, I guess the wound on Kuka wasn't that bad. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I was pretty much thinking the same thing. Yeah, because he disrespected Mikamo, of course. That's the reason why. Yeah, not so cocky anymore, are you, Midorikawa? Now we're evened up. I still think Midorikawa will get 1 or 2 more wins, but maybe not. Who knows? Oof. You know, considering they land on that thing, do you think they make it a bit softer? Like put a bunch of pillows in a room and have you go there. Yeah, the experience is the difference. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yuma's actually been part of wars. You know, seeing people die around him. There's a big difference there. Yeah, he's not showing off for an audience. That is a big difference too. How's the ground taste, Midorikawa? Yeah. Wow, this turned around. Oh god. I wonder if there'll be more time spent in the last round. Go, Yuma, destroy him. Knock him down a peg. Teach him that the nail that sticks out gets hammered down. Yeah. I definitely get where Yuma's coming from. I've gotten a little bit frustrated with Mikamo here and there before. With how he handles certain situations. Uh, so I wonder if we'll be doing a little bit better once he stops trying to show off as much. And I don't know if it even works that way, but yes. He's not one to be underestimated. Oh yes, the one that you barely allowed in here. Yes, that was suggested before. I'm sure they'll do so. You know, begrudgingly. That wasn't an answer. Okay. What, a face that actually takes the fight seriously? I mean, they're very similar height and body types, so you really can't see the difference in skill. More so than with most fights. There's number 8. But yeah, I think it's safe to say Yuma's gonna win this one. I didn't think the individual rounds would last so little. But I guess with their fighting style, it makes a bit of a bit of sense. You know, they're both very direct in how they fight. Yes, you may not be part of the Yo Club, but everybody's coming out. Yeah, we have something we would like Yuma's help with. Ah, the opening. Yeah, about on time. Almost halfway through the episode. Changes the new world. So yeah, it was not as close as I thought it would be. That battle between Yuma and Midorikawa. I thought for sure Midorikawa would get up to at least 4 wins and then Yuma would turn it around, but no, 2 wins and Yuma said, okay, enough of this. We're turning this up a bit. And yeah, I just owned him from there on. Showing the difference in experience, the difference in how serious it's being taken. Because for Yuma, this is a fight, you know, for his friend's honor. It's quite a bit different than Midorikawa, who's just doing it for shits and giggles. That also makes a difference. So you can really see the difference here. And Midorikawa has some natural talent, but that's really all he has. And that's a good thing to have, but it can't win you everything. Changes the new world. Changes the new world. Uh, she likes red things, like a red string of fate, perhaps. Well, it's fairly important. Well, I mean, he's not S rank anymore. Yeah, he's not. He's just an A rank. Well, he's a fan. Uh, more or less. Clearly. Doesn't seem too broken up about how things went with Yuma. I could tell. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. I guess I would explain that. Yeah, he's your senpai now. Yeah. Yuma picked up on that even if you didn't, Mikumo. Yeah, of course. There you go. There's the misunderstanding cleared up. You finally got an opportunity to do so. Oh, you probably shouldn't announce that in such a confident way, but... Yes. My bad. Yeah, he has literally nobody to blame but himself. Yeah, but yeah, he doesn't seem so bad, I guess. He rubbed me the wrong way at first, but I can't say I hate him or anything. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, it'll totally happen. But yeah, some of the rooms back there, the numbers are lit up, and some of them they're not. I guess the lit up numbers are the ones that are being used. Yes. Well, yes, but I mean, he's still the most leader-like, I guess. Oh yeah. Uh, yeah, he was pretty good, but he's no Yuma. Yeah, he's familiar with that. Well, of course, he's an A rank. Yeah, there's also the fact that your fight with Kazuma, they were trying to achieve different things. I mean, Midorikawa just wanted to humiliate you. Kazuma wanted to feel you out. So that I think that might have also had a bit of an effect. You okay, Yotaro? You're distracting me, Yotaro. I can't read the subs. Yeah, I definitely get what he means, though. Very different fighting styles. I mean, I don't know why Mikumo is coming along for this. Okay, I gotcha. Man, you played him, didn't you? uh, Such a big height difference, you can barely show them both on camera at the same time. Yes. We already knew that, though, Mikumo. You know, instead of seeing Mikumo get bullied by A ranks, I'd like to see him fight people at his own rank a bit more. Because it's really hard to view him as anything but really weak and pathetic when he keeps fighting people that are overpowered for him, if you know what I mean. Like, he's only ever fought people a lot stronger than him, so it really colors your impression of him, if you know what I mean. That would be him. And Yuma, the neighbor, is now in the room. You can give us any advice about this, Yuma. As a neighbor, please give your opinion on the subject. You know, because you speak for all neighbors. Probably the most war-oriented one. Although I'm a little bit worried Yuma's gonna say all of them, you know. Like all of them together as one joint attack would be a nightmare. Yeah, Replica, you got this. They weren't ready for that. Of course, he plays it cool as always. The everlasting poker face. Well, yeah, but he doesn't like attack or anything. Actually, that's a good point. Can he attack at all? Probably not. It's pretty cool. I do look forward to eventually going into the neighbor world and seeing what's up. I'm sure we will at some point. Smart. And we'll know if you're lying, so don't even try it. Yeah, but you don't understand. Yuma knows. That was actually a faster response than I expected. You know, considering how delayed that one moment was way back. Very, very carefully worded. Which means if he doesn't, he won't hesitate. Hopefully that doesn't come to be relevant. And that is really one hell of a scar he has. It's like all the way up to his hairline. And then the episode ends. Of course. Saw that coming. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but... Like, the point bank. Like when he even has his name on it. 4,000 is the lucky number. Well, there's no C ranks that could really match up to Yuma. Like, none. Yeah. That's when Mikumo becomes a bit more relevant. And Chica, too. She hasn't really had much to do for a while. That does. There's Chica's bank. Yeah. You know, the show itself gives Mikumo a hard time, so I don't know why people would yell at me for doing so. But, you know, whatever. So that was the 20th episode of World Trigger, and I see my cat's cleaning himself. I can't actually see the, the camera footage while I'm watching the anime itself, so I can just now see him, but anyway, the episode itself, we started off with a battle between Yuma. Yuma and Midorikawa. And this fight, I was definitely anticipating this, because I knew it would be quite something, and one way or the other. Now, I figured what would happen is we would have, like, four, like, it would be close for a while, and then Yuma would get a couple points near the end. Like the last two matches would be really hard fought to get those last 2 points, and you would come out the winner. It actually didn't quite go that way. Now, Midorikawa got the first 2 wins, later on finding out that Yuma literally gave him those wins to throw him off. And then Yuma just went hard, like he actually showed his true power and just completely destroyed Midorikawa once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times, and just completely destroyed him, which was great to see because, yeah, Midorikawa was feeling really, really just on top of the world, I'm sure, after those first 2 easy wins, and quickly realized, no, he's actually a lot stronger than he's let on, so gotta be prepared for that. Of course, you also got some commentary from some of the other characters about how this is going, how the differences between the 2 of them. Yuma having a lot of experience actually fighting real battles and full-on, war, and a lot of, years of experience with that. And then you have Midorikawa, who's just like for a year or whatever has been a border agent, just kind of, has always been pretty talented, doesn't really have the sort of experience or the drive that Yuma does, somebody that's fighting for the honor of his friend. So there's definitely some differences between them, which can definitely make a difference. So yeah, this fight only really went one way, and that was Yuma's way, which is good to see because Midorikawa he got on my nerves a little bit with how he was treating Mikumo, and his just overall disposition was just kind of annoying me a little bit. But once he was beaten and he came back out and just, took a piece of humble pie, he became, more tolerable. Like, I wouldn't say I like him or anything, but I don't, like, dislike him anymore, if that makes sense. He's definitely a big Gene fan. We learned that had a lot to do with why he took issue with Mikumo as much as he did, because he's just jelly. That's all it came down to. But yeah, then Gene, we know why Gene was there. He brought everyone up to the office to have a bit of a chat about the whole invading neighbors, which is a big thing. It's going to be our next big arc, I would assume. I assume we're going to deal with that before we get into the whole B rank, B rank teams attempting to get A rank. I think the neighbor invasion will be done before that, I would assume, but maybe afterwards. I'm actually not sure either way. But we definitely are talking about that whole B rank thing, like in the little ending segment there. We talked about that, how you get to your 4,000 points, then you can form your team of B ranks, and then you fight as a team to get to A rank. Because that's how it works. Because, because you only really can be solo as a C rank. Once you become B rank, you gotta actually be in your own legit team and be able to work together as a team. And if you can get to A rank, that means you work very well together as a team, and you can be trusted for the important jobs, and then the best of the A rank get the away missions. So yeah, that's how it works. That's why Mikumo has a chance of becoming A rank, because you do so as a team. As I said before, you would have no chance if it was a solo thing like it is with the C rank wars. But yeah, I really wish I could see Mikumo fight people at his own level once in a while, because it's really hard to see him as anything but kind of a joke when he keeps getting targeted, set up against fighting people out of his league, and then just gets beat up. Of course, it does help when he gets those little moments where he's able to just show what he can do, like that little moment with Kazuma when his strategy paid off and he got a draw. Those moments are cool and all, but that's not the majority. That's like once. He had one instance of that. So I think it'd be cool if he could fight people on his own level, because the way the show is structured right now, he's surrounded by people a lot better than him, a lot stronger than him, and that, like I said, that really colors your opinion on him. So that's how it goes. But that was pretty much the episode. Like, yeah, I'm just really interested about how that whole neighbor invasion is gonna go. Hopefully, we can be really, because we haven't gotten much information from Replica yet, so that'll affect a lot right there. How much we can actually get from Replica will decide how much we can really plan ahead for the invasion. But if we can plan ahead for it really well, get our squads set up in good locations, like if we know exactly when it's gonna happen on the dot, we could have our squads all set up. No, like, nobody on away missions or anything. Nobody like at home, on vacation. Everybody's here, everybody's set up, everybody's fully prepared and equipped. If we can do that, then we should have a pretty good chance. We shouldn't have too bad of casualties, I would think. But I do hope we also get some really cool black triggers as well. I mean, we haven't really gotten any even regular trigger users from the neighbor world. It's only been trio and soldiers up until now. So even just getting regular trigger users would be pretty cool. But I assume if they're doing a large-scale invasions, they will bring their black trigger users. Probably not all of them, because they still have to deal with, other neighbor countries attacking them. So they probably leave at least half of their black triggers behind. But they'll send some black triggers, I'm sure, which will be really cool. Which means that Yuma will be able to actually use his black trigger to its fullest. Like, I would love to see him fight somebody with a black trigger, because that would be really, really cool. But, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Also, besides just the invasion I'm looking forward to, I'm also looking forward to us going to the neighbor world. I assume that will happen after the invasion. Maybe not directly after, but afterwards, because we'll be like, hey, I don't know what the reason will be. It'll either be because my worry of Chica getting kidnapped happens, and we have to go get her, which I'm definitely worried about because we've talked about how badly they want Chica because of her high trio count, and we've talked about how Chica wants to go to that world to find her lost people. Those two things together, combined with an imminent large-scale neighbor attack, has me very worried about a Chica kidnapping, I'll be honest. So, if that does happen, we will have to go to the neighbor world and find her, which that would be a good reason for us to go there. That'd be the best reason I can think of to go there. So I still hope that's not the reason, though. Hopefully we just go there because for the original reason, we want to find Chica's brother and stuff. Even though I don't think they're still alive, it'd still be nice if we can, go. We can successfully become A rank, get on our away missions and all that. So yeah, I do have some basic idea of what events will happen in this show, just not really the order or the reason. So just things to look forward to finding out. I'm also curious how long the invasion will last. Probably like 10 or 15 episodes, I would assume, because that's a pretty big deal. But the coolest thing about that would be able to see all the squads working together, getting to see what everybody can do. It's be something pretty cool to look forward to. Next episode, I assume at least a third of it, maybe half of it, will be Replica talking about the neighbor world. Which is cool because I do want to know more about how that works, how different the countries are, if they have like different technology levels. Are there some neighbor countries that don't even have triggers because they're like that much in the Stone Ages? Like that would be interesting too. Just a lot of things I'd like to know about the world. So that's a good chance to learn some about that. But I've already been talking for way too long, so I'll just end it off here. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.